right, everyone. It just came in the mail. The complete carbon fiber intake from Sxth. So I'm gonna open it up and show you what's inside. All right, so I'm not sure if there's any identification information in here, so it might cut out if something happens. But I'm just gonna pull everything out, put them over here. Always with the packing peanuts. So many packing peanuts. So we got various couplers, all the hardware. This looks like another piece of the coupler. I'm sure we'll get to the good stuff. Okay, this is an extra piece that I bought. It's a cap that goes over and plugs the bypass valve spot so that you can run a blow-off valve to atmosphere. Hoses, a lot of hoses. You know we want to get to the good part, right? Okay, so I believe this here is the carbon fiber, I think. We'll open it all up and get it out on the table. I'm just gonna show the unboxing. It's hard to do this with one hand. This is quite heavy. So that's the box. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a bit of information. Let's see if it's got my name. No, it doesn't look like it. So they send you this little diagram, shows you how it's gonna go in. All right, and that's it. Pretty sweet. Let me get all these things out of the plastic and then I'll lay them all out for you. All right, so there's the diagram once again. Here's all of the bits that come out. I gotta tell you, this is so light and looks absolutely incredible. And all of these silicone hoses are like really nice. Everything's really nice and put together very well. And then this weighs a lot more than I thought, but it looks sick. And I will take all that plastic off to show the glass top once we get it installed. So that'll be up next. All right, let's get to the car. All right, so one of the problems I've had with the Sxth products so far is that they send you all the products, they send you a little diagram of how it all looks, but they don't tell you exactly what needs to take out. But this intake seems pretty simple. This piece right here looks exactly like one of the couplers. I know this is where the carbon fiber bit goes from the picture. That's probably another one of the coupler. This is the, what do I want to call it? The redneck blow-off valve, right? So it just vents to atmosphere here instead of circulating back in. It doesn't affect your turbo spool times or anything like that because there's no sensors before this point, so don't worry about it. This is obviously where the box goes. I don't know if this stays or not, but it looks like it might just replace this completely. So I'll start pulling things out of here and then we'll go from there. All right, so I took off the air box like almost immediately. Look at how dirty it is in there. So let this be like a, you know, go check your air boxes. Also, peep this shit right here. Look at that. Bunch of bugs and spiders are living in there. Yeah, go check your filters, I guess. Damn. Okay, so I took this off. There's 3 bolts. There's one here, which I had to use this double extension to get off. There's this one here and this one here. Let me show you in the car where they go. There's one bolt that goes there, one bolt's there. That's the double extension one. And then there's another one right there behind, or right next to the battery. Okay, so after a little bit of muscling, I managed to get all this tube out. So it back here, well, in the dark, I was having a hard time seeing. It was this little tube thing. And I thought that that was some kind of air sensor or something like that. So I didn't take it all the way off, but no. You take it off from the metal bit here, and then you get the rubber bit. And another weird thing that happened was after everything was taken out, it just ripped in half. The car's not even that old. It's 2019. So that was kind of weird. And then another thing, I don't know if you can see, but there's a ton of oil in there. So the next thing to do is get a catch can, I think. Because if you don't have one, you should probably get one for how much oil is in there. So yeah, right there, it was a little bit of a wrestle to get out of there, but it's gone now. All right, I'm back. So I was kind of earlier kind of hinting that this diagram was not very helpful, but I did need to use it to figure out what sizes out of them are, because these little things are very similar in different sizes. And something that I experienced with the hot pipe upgrade on the bottom of the engine was that these little things were impossible to work with. I mean, I wasn't sure if I was getting them in the wrong spot or not, but it's on there solid now. It was just a nightmare to work with. So using this to decide where these pieces are gonna go. So another thing, this plug, right? So on this gorgeous little boy right here, this is made of metal. So I could pull this out and replace it with the plug here, which it looks pretty cool. And I'm thinking about doing that, but here in California, it is illegal to vent to atmosphere. So I'm not sure if I want to plug it off or if I'm going to install that new pipe they gave. So I do want to install it, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. So I'll think about it. Okay, we're back again. So a couple of things have happened. First, I cannot get a wrench or a plier down there to get this off from the top. So we're gonna plug it and let it vent to atmosphere because I can't get to it and I don't want to check the car. This nice little piece, this is loose. I'm gonna try to replace it with another one that's a little tighter. This one's pretty solid. So I tried to put the carbon fiber piece on there already, but it would be better if we had everything lined up first. So I put the box in. Now another thing with the box is these little nuts right here, the part that actually screws in. So what you want to do is you want to loosen this up first, grab this little rubber thing that's underneath, twist it, screw in the stud, and then tighten this nut down. There's one there and then one there. And that's how you get it in there. So I'm gonna put the rubber, whatever, silicone gasket thing, and then I'm gonna put the carbon fiber in between and tighten everything down. And then it should be good to go. All right, so this is a bit of a weird angle, but I wanted to show the peeling of the, needs a little bit of cleaning up, but that's pretty sick, dude. Okay, time for the big reveal. Bam. Look at how cool this looks. Like, that filter is huge. It is just gonna gulp air like I do with a 7-Eleven big gulp cup. Look at this. It is so sick. Well, the car's out of gas, so I'm gonna button it up, put it back together, and try to show what it's like. All right, so I just wanted to show a quick video. I'm just gonna get in the car. I'm gonna rev it a little bit. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna drive it. Once I put some gas in it, I'm gonna come back. On the way back, we'll see if it's any faster or not. All right, so you could kind of hear it a little bit. It's definitely intaking some air. Let's give it a little wiggle. Everything is still solid. Nothing looks like it came loose from just revving it a little bit. So let's put some gas in it. stay tuned for the next thing that goes on this call. Bye.